What's up, guys? It's Kiana, and welcome back to another episode of I'll Do It Tomorrow. I literally lost my nail 10.5 seconds before this video started. I'm living like Larry. I might look, normally I try to put on like some jewelry, try to look somewhat decent before I film, but I'm stressed. Do people still say that? I'm so stressed. So I filmed. So my goal for my next episode was supposed to be a Coachella recap. No, I did not go to Coachella. However, Coachella came to me in my living room. I watched Coachella both weekends, the people I wanted to watch on my TV. Um, it was I was this year old when I found out you could watch Coachella on YouTube, but I never really cared about Coachella till this year. Like I really never did. Um, but anyway, the point is, last week I had a video ready to go, filmed it. I went to edit it, and it didn't save. And I was really mad. I did a whole Coachella recap. I wore my Megan Thee Stallion t-shirt because Coachella, she did her thing. And I was really upset. It didn't save. And I figure we can still talk about it in this video, but I feel like by the time it goes up, nobody's talking about Coachella anymore. So I'm really upset. I was so irritated that I didn't even refilm the episode for a couple days because I was just so mad about it. So we are here. I'm not in my Megan t-shirt today though. Um, although it's very synonymous somehow to Megan, but this is my St. Pete Beach shirt. Okay, I got this on vacation 1,000 years ago because I'm manifesting that I will move to Florida, if not this year, but next year. It will happen. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of I'll Do It Tomorrow. So this week is just going to be pretty much like, what's the word? Impromptu. I normally have my notebook. I usually have like a script written out or just a prompt of things I want to talk about or say. I don't have anything because I do have a few things on my mind that I do want to talk about, but nothing that I felt like I needed to write down. So if you're new here, this is my podcast style content called I'll Do It Tomorrow. And basically, it's just a play on words. Life is so crazy. Life can get messy. Life can be stressful. You go through mental illness, you go through trauma, whatever it is you're going through. And sometimes you quite literally don't want to put things off till tomorrow or the next day, but sometimes you really just have to stop and say, I'm saving this for tomorrow. And whatever that may be. So there's something that you really need to focus on that day, whether it's self care, your kids, somebody you're caring for, whatever it is. And then you have to put something else off till tomorrow. So, usually every week I say what I'm saving for tomorrow, but I don't really have anything this week. I have been really on my grind lately. I've been working out. I've cut out carbs and soda from my diet. And the difference I've noticed in my skin, one, my attitude and my mood, and my bloating in my gut. So it's been really hard, and I actually broke it today. I ate a cotton candy donut at Dunkin' because I just had to try it. But for 2 weeks, I have been almost 3 weeks, no carbs, no soda. I haven't drank any soda for almost 3 weeks, which, if you know me, that is like a record because I love me a cherry Pepsi and I love me an orange cream Coke. I usually have to have a soda with every meal, and I've been drinking just water, no juice, no nothing else. Literally just water. I've got a water right here because my goal for the past year and a half has just been to drink more water. It's been really hard for me, but last summer I did it. Literally pretty much the whole summer except for my birthday. I drank nothing but water. Unless, we used to have game night every Friday at my house last summer, and those were usually we wasn't drinking water. It was clear liquid, but it wasn't water. And that's how it would probably be this summer because every summer we do game nights on Fridays, and those usually entail some type of liquor. But I've been trying to drink more water. I usually do it in the summer because I dehydrate easily and I do not want to pass out. So, but just because I have really bad skin and I'm just so fed up with having acne, so I've really been trying to find ways to better my health inside and out, however corny that may sound. So yeah, no carbs and no soda. Um, so far it's going well. Last episode, what did I talk about last episode? I don't even remember. What did I do last episode? I honestly can't tell you, but I do know that I Oh, it was my biggest icks. I do know that I had mentioned that I was going on a trip and I was going to vlog the trip and I was going to share it with you. Well, I didn't vlog it. It's just so hard for me. I keep telling myself that I'm going to film when I'm with my friends or family. Even if I don't ever post it to the internet, I want to have a memory of that time. But it's so hard for me to just pull my phone out and start filming. I just don't. I end up feeling like I'm making other people uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable doing it. So then I just don't end up doing it. And then I regret it later on because I want like video footage of some of the memories that are in my brain. But it is what it is. But I went to Myrtle Beach and it was quite an experience. If you've ever been to Myrtle Beach, I don't know if you live in South Carolina, if you live in the Carolinas, I don't know. I've always wanted to go down to Carolina. I've always wanted to visit because why not? I don't get out much. So went to Myrtle Beach for it was Easter weekend and it was quite an experience. Saturday we were down there Saturday. We tried to go out. We went to a couple different places and we were just walking the boulevard, which let me just give you a heads up. Don't do that, especially at night. And we stopped in this restaurant and thank God we stopped there because a ways down the road there was violence and criminal activity happening with a deadly weapon. And yeah, apparently it was chaos. And me, my sister, and my best friend, we left the restaurant. We were waiting on our Uber because we Ubered. We were being responsible because we were drinking. We were waiting on our Uber. The Uber was literally about to pull up, and this cop car pulls up, puts a spotlight on us. It was like, "You ladies need to keep it moving." And we all three at the same time, not to be jerks, we just said it. We just said, "We're waiting on our Uber." And he just had like a look on his face. And then he went to pull away, and my sister says to the cop, "You need to keep it moving." And the cop literally skirts his car, backs up, and looks at us and goes, "Who said it?" And he's like yelling at us. My sister's arguing with the cop, and I'm like, I'm trying to de escalate the situation. I'm like, no, nobody said anything. Like, we were talking about the Uber. Like, my friend was just standing there. I'm laughing, but it was honestly kind of scary. It was quite an experience. So, yeah. Don't know if I would be going back there anytime soon. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, I went. I didn't film it, even though I said I was going to. I'm sorry, but we didn't do a whole lot. We really just relaxed. So it is what it is. So what I normally do is I usually share, like I said, what I'm saving for tomorrow, and then I share song of the week. So the song of the week this week, and I'm gonna make this the song of the week because this is what I want to talk about in my podcast today because I am so sick and tired of seeing it. I don't want to feed into it, but I'm going to. And my song of the week this week is Megan Thee Stallion's new song, Whenever, because I think it's a great song. And she's one of my favorite artists, and she's one of my favorite rap artists because of her versatility, because she doesn't sound the same, because she can do anything. However, the internet just loves to hate Megan, and I hate to sound like all like the people on the internet, but the Megan hate is so forced. It is so forced. And I want to know, are we still bringing this energy to other artists who literally use the same beat but change the lyrics? Because everybody wants to point at Megan saying all her music sounds the same. It's the same flow. It's the same flow. You know what? You got the same flow. You always got the same shit to say, and it don't even be making sense. But anyway, I'm not gonna get angry because I don't know Megan personally. I'm not about to come on here and act like I do, but I just feel like the hate is so forced. It just will never make sense to me how a group of people on the internet who don't even know her, and this goes for any celebrity that you just don't know. Like, you don't know celebrities. You don't know anything about them. Just because you see pictures of them at events and you hear their music does not mean anything at all. Like, it means literally diddly squat. But I get so annoyed seeing the comments. I've seen the TikToks. There are some positive TikToks. I've seen some people making messages to Megan on TikTok saying, like, girl, you don't need to explain yourself. Just do you. Screw everybody else. Like, you're real fans. No, da 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 da. Because she did an Instagram live, which she never gets on live anymore. And I just don't blame her. Like, as a really diehard Megan fan, I don't even get mad when she doesn't post on social media because I really don't blame her. Like, I really don't. But because people really she could literally come on live and say she had a bad day, and everybody will go and say that, you know, her cat died or something and just assume whatever it is and then just make this huge tabloid about it. So like I don't blame her for not coming on the internet and not saying more. And it's like some of her fan base, like the hotties, I feel like they really like I don't know what is up, but she came on Instagram Live the other day to say something, but she ended up not saying anything. And everybody's mad at her. And I'm like, but can you blame her? Because she's trying to give you what you want, but at the same time, she probably knows in her head, no matter what she says, it's not going to go over well. So I don't know. It's just the hate is so forced. But I like her new song. And this is my message to all the people out there that claim I think there's Megan fans and then there's actual like Megan supporters. I think people listen to the stuff that Megan that plays on the radio or that's trending. They don't really listen to her actual like music, just the sounds that are trending, and that's one of my theories why people don't really like know her music, and other than the fact that I think there's still people out there like trolls that support you know who that's locked up. And they only support him because they hate to support women. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the whole backstory behind that. I just think that the song is good. I really like the song. I love when Megan drops a single right before the summer. Like she did that last year with Boa. Actually, I think Boa might have been like right before tour started or in the middle of tour. I can't remember. But that's one of my favorite things that she does. She always drops a song right before summer and then it ended up becoming like the summer song. And I feel like Boa was the summer song. Other than like Hiss. Hiss was dropped early last year. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. I just need the people who claim that they think that Megan always sounds the same and she has the same flow. Something I heard her say once in an interview, somebody asked her, like, how do you feel when people say you have the same flow? And she was like, I don't have the same flow. I have the same tone and voice. I have the same accent. If she goes and changes her flow and changes her sound, then she'll be accused of trying to steal Nicki Minaj's sound or Cardi B or Glorilla. So it doesn't matter what she does, it's always going to be wrong. So I don't really know what y'all want from her, but I think she's doing just fine. And in my opinion, I feel like she's one of the top female rappers in the game. Like I really feel like her, Glow, and Doechii, in my opinion, in our generation right now, are some of the best female rappers. There are a lot of people coming up. There are always new artists approaching, but just right now, just like her song right now, I feel like she's one of the most solid rappers. But I also feel like with Megan, she's at this status in her celebrity ship, I feel like, in her artistry, where she's really high up. Like she's really set the tone for other people coming up. She's now at that level where people are inspired by her, like where she was inspired by all of her artists growing up. That's what other rappers are now looking at as Megan. Like she's now their inspiration. And so she's at this level now where I think no matter what she does, it's always going to be frowned upon because the higher you go, the more hate there is. It's just how it is. It's stupid, but I think that's just how it is. I see so much Beyonce hate. There are so many Beyonce haters out there, and I could never understand why. Just the higher you go, the lower they blow. But I love Megan. I love her new song. I think you should listen to it if you haven't. Yeah, it's called Whenever. And I think if you, like I was trying to say, I keep cutting myself off. If you claim that you're a Megan fan, or if you're one of those people out there saying the same tired thing about how her flow sounds the same and how her songs sound the same and her beats sound the same, if you're saying any of that, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go home, get some headphones, like get headphones, like Beats headphones, Dollar Tree headphones. I don't care. Get some headphones and listen to any of her albums, any one of her albums from top to bottom. You will not find one song that is like the other. You won't. I promise you. You could listen to Megan, the first part. You can listen to Hiss, and then you can listen to Rattle, two different songs. Then you can this is like I just get annoyed because if you just listen to any of her albums, there's just no similarities to any of the beats, any of the songs. All of her beats go hard. All of her beats got little sauce on it, okay? So I don't really like what else I like. I just One thing about being in the public eye and being a celebrity, you're always going to be picked on. Someone's always going to be saying something, but your real fans, your day ones, the people that really genuinely support you will always stay by your side. And I don't really see a repetitiveness with her song whenever. I think it's completely different. I will listen to Bourbon and then listen to Right Now, two different songs. Listen to Bigger in Texas and then listen to Girls in the Hood. Two completely different flows, two completely different songs. I just don't understand what people are talking about. If you're one of these people that claims all these things about her, you need to go listen to more of her music because you're probably a fake fan and you probably only listen to her when you're like at a club or something. You don't actually like really listen to her. So you need to like actually go listen to her, like go stream her music. So yeah, that's my PSA for today. I just feel like there are so many other rappers out there, and I don't want to say his name, but Drake. He's so overrated to me. He is very overrated to me. I feel like there are different types of rap, just like there's different types of singing. There's different types of rap. So if Megan is not what you like, then it's not what you like. If you don't like her music, that's fine. But going as far as to say that her flow is always the same and her beats are always the same and womp womp womp, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. And I feel like, and this is just my observation, I feel like Megan for a while did not give a crap what people said. Like she kind of just unapologetically kind of is herself, which I feel like she still is. But I feel like I've noticed, and this is just me as based off what she's posted on the internet. I could be so off, but I feel like just as somebody who's been following for her a while and whatever else, I feel like I've noticed she's starting to fall back into the internet talk about her. And I just feel like she should just stay off the internet. She should just make her music, do her franchises, do her businesses she's doing, and just do her because she's never going to make anybody happy. No one's ever going to be happy with her and that's just going to have to be how it is. That's just how it is when you're at the caliber she's at. There will never be another Megan Thee Stallion. There will never be another Nicki Minaj. There will never be another Glorilla. Like these people are unique in their own way. And that's why I hate when people say, oh, Megan sounds like this. She needs to sound like Nicki Minaj. No, she doesn't. And don't say that because then you'll also be the first person to run back and be like, oh, she sounds like Nicki Minaj. Oh, she's taking her. Blah, blah, blah. Like people, you guys are actually miserable, like insufferable. Like the stuff I see on the internet, do these celebrities know they're beefing? Do they know they're beefing? Because the beef y'all be putting together is like some science fiction, science fantasy stuff, like fan fiction beef stuff. Like you know how people ship celebrities like in fan fiction? You guys beef celebrities. Like you want them to hate each other so bad, especially female rappers. Female rap gets such a bad rap, no pun intended. Like I feel like they get treated like crap. Like hip hop music in general, I feel like that's just how I feel. A male rapper can go and talk about how many bodies he has, how many girls he's did the whoop de woo with, but as soon as a female talks about, you know, the song WAP, as soon as that comes out, oh, I'm a whore, I'm a slut, I'm a bad influence. But a guy can talk about popping a perk, sipping on shit, and having bodies. But as soon as a girl raps about it, as soon as a female raps about something, she's a bad influence. Cancel her. I'll never understand the lore around the rap world and the way people treat rappers, female rappers. Like, cut it. You need to cut it. Cut it. But song of the week is whenever. I spent 20 minutes saying why Megan is a goat. I just don't understand. And I will sell all my fingers and toes, maybe my arms and my legs, to go see Megan again when she goes on tour. And I hope she goes on tour again and y'all don't piss her off because I will be mad. In other news, Coco Jones. I'm convinced it's not meant for me to film this, but anyway, I got cut off. My video cut me off, but I was talking about how in other news, Coco Jones' new album, her debut album, Why Not More, came out, and it is no skip. It is amazing. It's great. If you love an R&B vibe, you'd love it. I love the song On Sight by myself, all of it. It's just literally amazing, and I want to add her to my repertoire of concerts, but I just haven't decided yet. But it's really good. It's really, really good. I really like it. And then where I got cut off, I was talking about Coachella, Every time I try to talk about Coachella, my phone cuts me off. But I was just talking about how I watched Coachella. Um, I wanted that's the episode I filmed last week that didn't save, but I do still want to dabble and talk about it because Coachella was a time. I never knew that you could watch Coachella live on YouTube. I made sure I found a way because I love Megan and Glow and I wanted to make sure I saw them. And boy, did I. And it was amazing. Megan's performance was just so iconic. Week one was so amazing. She had Courtney from Spirit Box, she had Sierra, she had Victoria Monet, Queen Latifah, and like I'm just so proud of Megan because I feel like she just was living her little her self up there. I know, like I was just so proud of her. I just know she was in her element. Like I just had a feeling Sierra when I heard Sierra's ad libs come on when Rocksteady started, I was like either Flo Millie's coming out of there or Sierra. And I got to thinking, well, Flo Millie's pregnant, so it has to be Sierra. And it ended up being Sierra, and it was iconic to say the least. Then I heard Spin start, and I said, well, we already know. Victoria Monet, the real Megan fans that know the song Spin, they I just want to make it through this video, and I don't know if I'm going to, but Megan was really good at Coachella both weeks. Loved it, ate it up. Megchella. Glow was amazing. I'm so proud of Glow. Her stage presence, everything, just amazing. It's really improved, and I'm really proud of her. She looked great on that stage. Loved her fits, her hair. Them artists were really fighting that wind. Lisa was amazing. I never really watched Lisa perform before, but I was watching her before Glow went on, and I was shocked. I was too stunned to speak. It was amazing both weeks. Her album is Alter Ego, and she put off 5 outfit changes both weeks. Her visuals were Chef's Kiss. It was amazing. Lisa was amazing. Missy Elliott came out like freaking Optimus Prime. She looked amazing. Lady Gaga, of course, Lady Gaga put on a whole freaking cinema in the freaking desert because that's just Lady Gaga. I don't expect anything less from her or Beyonce. They're just always going to go above and beyond because that's just what they do. They're just always going to go above what anybody expects. You just never know what to expect. You just know it's going to be a production. But yeah, those are the people that I watched: Megan, Glow, Lisa, Missy Elliott, and Lady Gaga. And I watched a little bit of 3 for 6 Mafia. Watched Money Long. She wrote out Leon Thomas. That was really cool. So yeah, I didn't watch anybody else on Sunday other than Megan. I'm still offended that Megan was at Coachella and did not headline. Like I'm actually a little offended about that because I feel like she's like the Beyonce of the rap world. She could have went out there and performed for 3 hours and nobody would have cared. The crowd she had on week two, like week one did not deserve all those guests because week two was ridiculous. I mean, and I don't know because I was watching it from home. I was watching Coachella from my TV. But sometimes the crowd for some of the performances I watched, not just Megan's, but some other ones, the crowd just didn't seem hyped enough for me. And it was giving me the ick. But everybody did so amazing at Coachella. I'm so proud of Megan and all like she literally got to perform with some of the people that I like she looked up to, plus like her peers. And then Glow brought out Sexy Red for week two, which was really cool. I just think Coachella was such an experience this year. It definitely will go down iconic for so many reasons. I didn't watch Charlie XCX, but I know everybody was all the rave watching her because she had Billie Eilish and Lorde, whatever else. There were some other really good performances. I just didn't watch them. I just watched the ones that I was like really wanting to see. But yeah, so Glow, Megan, loved their sets. They both did so good. And Lady Gaga and Lisa. Like I just can't get over Lisa's. Lisa's was just so amazing. I just loved it. So who did you watch at Coachella? Who was your favorite? And I think that's it. I need to shut up before I don't even get to finish this video. So let's get into the end of this. So I don't have a quote this week because, like I said, this is very impromptu. So usually, if I don't have a quote, I just do affirmations or just give you guys some advice. So my advice today is stop hating on Megan and quit saying that she has the same flow because you're wrong. Like Holly from Dance Moms, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. Like it's just you're just wrong. Go listen to all her music. Get some headphones, listen to her music, shut the heck up. Is that mean? But also, no, seriously, it's going to be a great summer. Whatever you have coming up, if you're about to graduate, good luck on finals, good luck on labs, good luck on whatever's coming up. You can do it. You will do it. You will achieve it. You will prosper. It's going to be a great summer. If you have to go to school in the summer, don't worry, it's fine. Do your studying, then go out with your friends, get it done because you won't regret it in the future. always think about your future in the present. In the present moment where you're thinking about giving up because at that time it's too much, think about how it will pay off in the future. Always think about your future, don't think about the present, because you want to make sure. That might be bad advice, because I think that you're not supposed to like stress about your future, like live in the moment obviously, but if you're like trying to have a career or you're trying to really be successful, live in the moment and the present moment, but you want to make decisions that are going to benefit you long term, not dwell on the past and not stress about the right now. Just make sure you're working towards something that can make sure you have a successful future, whatever that looks like. Anyway, that's it. Peace.